Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Lyons. Today you are going to make a map. A map is a picture of a place. So you can make a map of all different things. Can you think of a place that you could make a map of? Maybe your backyard, your bedroom, your house, the playground at school, our classroom. Oh, do you remember what your classroom looks like? I don't know if I do. It's been so long. You could also make a map of a make-believe place. Maybe you could create a planet in outer space that you've obviously never been to, and you can make a map of that. You could make a map of a make-believe land, or like a cool, amazing amusement park you can think of. So be creative and think of anything that you could make a map of, okay? Now I'm gonna make a map of my backyard, okay? So the first thing I wanna do is put a compass rose on the map, okay? Usually north is up. So I'm going to keep it simple like that. Doesn't always have to be like that though. So you want to pick a place out of the way to make your compass rose. So I'm going to make it up here in the corner. So you just make a plus. And what goes on top? That's right, north. I'm just going to put an N for north. And an E for east. What goes down here? Yep, south. So I'll put an S for south. And last but not least, never eat soggy waffles. So we need a W for west. The other thing you have to put on your map is a map key. So I want to plan to have a spot for that so that I don't draw my whole map and then run out of space. So I'm going to make a nice little rectangle down here. Pick a corner, put it out of the way. You could always put it on a separate piece of paper if you'd rather do that. Okay? So I'm going to have map key here. The map key is going to have all the different things that I have on my map. It's going to tell people what everything is. Okay? Now I need to draw some stuff. So let me think about what I have in my backyard. Right now in my backyard, we have some soccer goals set up. So that's kind of hard to draw. I'm just going to kind of keep it simple and draw this kind of shape. That's a trapezoid. I'm going to draw another one over here. Ooh. All right, that'll do. And my soccer goals are in the grass. So I'm going to draw some grass. I could just color the whole section green, but that's not going to look that good with markers, and I'm using markers for this. If you're doing this at home, I would recommend doing it with a pencil first in case you mess up, and you can always fix that afterwards. Now, I've already drawn two things, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I'm going to put these things in the map key. So I'm going to draw my trapezoid. Notice I used my black so that I know what it is. And I'm going to say soccer goal. Okay? Because somebody who's looking at my map might not be able to tell that that's a soccer goal. And let me draw my cute little tuft of grass. And I want everybody to know that when you see that little green squiggle, it's grass. All right. Now, sort of over here in my yard, I have some daffodils. So I'm going to draw some flowers. I'm going to keep it real simple. Hold on, daffodils are yellow, so I need a yellow flower. There we go. And let me put this in my map key. And let me label that flowers. Now, up here, I have a swing set, like a, thing to play on. So I'm going to just draw a simple picture of that. That looks pretty good. And I'll draw some swings. Okay, now let me put that in my map key. There we go. There's my swings. And I will label that swing set. Now, the other thing I have in my yard, I have lots and lots and lots of trees. So I'm going to draw a whole bunch of trees. Okay. And I'm just keeping them simple. Because a map isn't really a work of art. It's really just a picture of a place to show people where things are. Let me put that in my map key. There's my top of my tree. There's the bottom, and I will label that tree. Now the other thing I have is my driveway. My driveway kind of goes over here, so I'm just going to draw part of my driveway. My driveway is kind of like a dark gray, so I'm going to just make it black. Okay, we'll have it start here. I'll kind of color that in. And the cool thing I have on my driveway is a basketball net. So I'm going to draw that right here. Ooh, let's see, how do I do that? Does that look like a basketball net? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Good enough, I think. All right, I have to draw these things in my map key. So I'm going to kind of draw, that is my driveway. And let me draw my basketball net. Ooh, how did I do that? Let's see. There we go. And that's my basketball net. So there it is. That's pretty much my backyard. I know your map is going to be better than mine because it's going to have even more details and even more colors. But make sure whatever you draw on your map, you put it in your map key so that the person reading your map knows what it is. All right? Have fun. Bye.